So create a character. A time runner says create a time runner to participate in WoW Remix Legion and earn exclusive rewards. This character will become a standard character when the event ends. Also, they don't tell you this, but you can transfer them at any time during the leveling process. You can't transfer from standard to time runner or remix, but you can transfer at any time a character you made on remix back to standard. So it's really cool, and it's going to be a great way to level alts. So select this. It's a fast-paced experience with unique rewards and challenges. Time runners are limited to the Legion Remix event. Converting a time runner above 70 to a standard character requires the War Within. Are you sure? Of course. I am sure. Oh my god, get him off my screen. Ugh, can't look at that. Tentacle man. Alright, so let me do this. Wheel of names. This is how I've been deciding them, y'all. Like what the next class is. And this has actually been fun for me. So we're down to like... I've been wanting that Death Knight real bad. This is kind of like... I don't want to jinx it, but I really want a Death Knight. Mage is like second, and I don't... All of these are kind of equal to me. Like, you know, Warrior, Warlock, Rogue, Priest. These are the two I'm rooting for. And I have left to do. So we got 6 to go. Whew. Okay, roll the spin the wheel. Take a deep breath. Gotta just breathe out all the anxieties, everything. Whew. Okay, click the button. Please, please, please. Warrior? It's yeah, okay, good. I'd been thinking, y'all, gosh. That was like my third. If I was leaning toward anything of Priest, Rogue, Warlock, Warrior, it was Warrior. So I am actually happy with that. It's not a Death Knight. It's not a Mage, but it's like my third pick probably. So we're going to go ahead and remove it, and we're going to make a Warrior. Freak yeah. Okay, so, but what class? What class? I mean, not class, what race? Is it Hugh? Oh my god. No. Also, I almost got, yeah, I got one more allied race to unlock on the Alliance side. I'll probably do that sometime in the next couple weeks. Night Elf? I've got a couple of Night Elves already. I don't have a Gnome, y'all. And I kind of swore I wouldn't play one. I used to have a Gnome Warlock back in the day. He looks so angry. But set it on Warrior before you mess this up. I've got one Draenei on this project. I've got a Worgen. I've got a Panda. I've got a couple of Drakthir. Well, one that's a part of the project. A Void Elf? I've got one Void Elf. My Draenei that I do have, no to goats. Yeah, Ada. Ada says, "Ooh, a Warrior should be fun." Yes, that's what I'm thinking. It's been a while. It's been a while. Last time I tried to play a Warrior, I think I tried like a Fury Warrior, and that was like at the start of Dragonflight, I think. So it's been a bit. She's got one big axe, one little axe. Wait, what happened to this one? I got Earth and I unlocked them. We got a Kultiran. You know what though? Like the Kultiran woman feels actually pretty good for a warrior. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. But a Mecha Gnome could be cute too, just because they're little. A little tiny warrior. Gosh, it's hard to decide. I don't want to just make it like something silly, because all these classes, you know, this is going to be like how I decide what I'm going to play come my main's going to be in Midnight. So I don't want to make it something that I might not like. It's hard to go wrong with the classic races. I don't like the way she's holding her axes, y'all, in this. I kind of do like the way the little Pandaren girl's holding them, though. What about, so my paladin is a light forged Draenei. I could make a regular Draenei. Or we could do another Void Elf chick. Well, you know what? I don't want to overthink it. Let's see. I like the way she's holding her axes, and I like the way the Draenei girl's holding them. I think we're gonna make a second Draenei, and she's gonna be a regular Draenei. Yeah. Now, we'll just randomize her appearance a bit, because I always change this. Okay, I like this right off the bat. I like this just right off the bat. That's not bad. I can live with that. But I always kind of customize them at the barbershop anyway, so. For a name, though, what would... Oh, let's think about names here. Just get some ideas. Nothing's coming to mind like the kind of funny stuff I normally do, like nada. Let me think. Lali? Jernarsa? Durhan? Can't imagine I would name her Durhan. Let's do this. That's how you spell it, right? Minari? Minari Draenei. Man, it's... Yeah, got it right. No to Minari. I can live with that. Yeah. Okay. It's one thing, y'all. It's just, you know, I don't want to get too hung up on the name. And also, I don't want to just do a randomized name. Like, ugh. Oh, the drudgery. But it also has to be a name that I could see myself living with. I used to put so much time into names. Like, I used to be sitting here thinking, like, oh, I'd spend so much time. And these days, I'm like, no, not too much time. I think I can live with it. No to Minari. Or not a Minari. Okay. And of course, her TRP, she'll say she's hostile to Minari. Openly hostile. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm excited. I am excited to get a chunk in on this today. So me and Veronica did a little bit last night, and it felt really good. Like, it felt really good just out of the box. Some people were saying that maybe it felt a little too fast right off the bat. I said, well, no, not really. Because you were pretty strong right out of the bat in Legion. Like, especially after you got your, whatchamacallit. I forget what the thing's called. The artifact weapon? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Let me turn off some add-ons here. I don't really need this. I'm gonna stop relying on this anyway, y'all, because you know they're doing like the add-on purge thing, so. I leave Farm Hut. I like my little leveling thing right here. It just kind of tells you how fast I'm going. And like how many quests I need to level. Roleplay, TRP, of course I have to have that. Be quiet. I don't need Delvin. Pawn, still good. I don't need Simcraft. Weak auras? Nah. They're not even going to develop that anymore. It's what the developer said of it. Alright. There's Kaz. Kaz says, hey yo. Hey Kaz. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing good. I just got off doing some classic. You know, had the little waiting room going. And oh, I don't know why I can't see my stream title or anything. If I go to edit info, I can see it, but for some reason there's like a little bug on the preview. Anyway, but yeah, the servers came up and here we are in the Legion remix. And I like her already. I like her horns going out to the side, y'all. I do. That was a good randomize.
What is history, if not a series of variables?
Time crisis. Okay. Skip this. I can skip this, but I don't think I want to skip it because I'm doing this on the stream now and I don't mind doing it again. Let's see.
All that surrounds you.
It's a pretty short little intro. I think it takes maybe a half hour if you're really focused. So we're just going to go through it again because I do want to show all this because I think it's really good. So this one's Time Crisis. Don't you remember me? Shifting through time can sometimes have that side effect. Good thing I love introductions. Let me catch you up to speed on what we're doing here. So talk to her and find Kagar. Let me get a sip of coffee. So we're like studying the timeline. It says, however, the teleportation of Dalaran had a mishap, which seems to have affected you and the city in unforeseen ways. Dalaran's being overrun by the Legion, and Archmage Kagar needs your help. Okay. Let's see, and we'll play the movie. We'll play the little movie. I want to see it. Veronica was wanting to kind of go fast last night. Y'all know she don't really read the quests and stuff. She kind of just like wants to, you know, she's a power gamer, y'all. She's like, fucking follow me. Let's go. Hurry, hurry. And I'm like, no, must read. But so we kind of skipped through a lot of stuff. So I figure I'd take my time and go through this morning. Also, what the frick? Why are we stuck on this screen? Oh goodness. Please, bar. Please fill up. Hello? What's happening? Okay, so don't I get it, Blizzard. They don't want me to watch cutscenes, so I guess we won't be watching cutscenes. What are the people saying on the forums? Is the thing like, what's going on? Did the maintenance not fix it? Because I know y'all, it was having some problems. The game was having some problems last night. Let's see what they're saying in the general. I don't see anybody say anything about it in there. Oh goodness. I'll give it a minute, but I'm not gonna sit here all morning. We'll have to exit the game and come back. Look under technical support, see what people are saying. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and like exit the game, kill the game, and relaunch it. Cause that ain't right. That's not right. That's not how it's supposed to work. Oh, now would be a good time to stretch. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, please don't be stuck in this thing again. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. Cross your fingers, cross your eyes, cross your T's. Cross your legs. You know. It's trying, please, little bar. Please, it can do it. Oh my god. Oh, you motherfuck. What the Okay, we'll try again. What? The flip. Okay. Let's do this again. Give it a second to kill the process. Y'all, why they do this to me? Why they do this? Ada says, this happened to my husband last night. It was plugins that made his freeze, but I don't know if you have any plugins. I got a couple. You know, I updated them. I can try turning them all off. I turned some of them off. Might try that if it don't work this time. Please, game, please, just do your thing. Come on, baby. It wants to do it. Yes!
There you are.
Okay, we're in. Oh, a little Vulper, y'all. It's a little Vulper. Okay, so we won't be clicking on the watching the cinematics, y'all, unfortunately. I don't want to get locked into that again.
All that surrounds you. Never settle for the unknown.
The quest, it says, that's a lot to take in, but you can count on me. What's her name? Moritari. Okay. Good deal. Okay, let's go talk to Khadgar.
You're in door. Stand firm. We must hold the line against the Legion.
Okay, Khadgar, but hold on one second, big boy. Let me see. Oh, we're getting some talents. Oh, that's a good one right off the bat. I like this. Oh, wait a minute though. Intervene. Oh my god. I can't decide if I want warp. We gonna do the starter build up till at least a certain point. Cause I'll be here all day, y'all. I can't do it. I see something like this and I just don't know which one I want more. It's like, oh my God, you'll get the next one in a couple levels. But if I was gonna get one, it would have probably been this one. Auto attacks generate 10% more rage. Killing an enemy instantly generates 5 and increases your movement speed by 30. Okay, good. Yeah, goodness gracious, Ada, they were not having a good time last night either. Ada says, well, now maybe the servers are just not having a good time. Crying face. Yeah. Like, I went, Ada, me and Veronica's my girlfriend, we went to, Suramar last night, and good God, I couldn't even move. I had like chest and I was trying to open the chest and they just all turned gray and wouldn't open. I was like, oh my God. She's like, baby, just come to the island. She's like, just come to the island. I was like, what island? She's like, oh, the new thing where all the stuff is. I was like, oh, that one. But Suramar, you couldn't even do, like, you couldn't accept quests. I was like, oh my gosh. I knew right then. I said, baby, I said, they gonna have another, they gonna mess me up tomorrow. I'm gonna be wanting to stream this and they gonna have another maintenance watch. And I was right. I knew it.
Be vigilant, friend.
Okay, the main streets of Dalaran. The rest of the council and I are currently barricaded in the chamber of the Guardian, working on a solution. In the meantime, we could use your help by taking some of the Legion's attention off of us so we have time to think. Okay, so I'm gonna go purge some demons from Dalaran.
Come back.
Except a Mongo. Is it Mongo or Mondo? It's Mondo. Oh. Okay. All the stuff. That's a lot of stuff. I think the next level up, so I think they start everybody at 10 on this. And even if you're not like a Light Forge or like an allied race or something, they start everything on 10. Oh, got a nice belt. Look at that belt, actually. Oh my God. It's got +4 leech and 4% haste mastery. Okay, that's a lot. And it's crazy because they're actually putting it in as a percentage, which makes the scaling absolutely crazy, right? Like normally they put it as like an absolute value, you know, but they're putting it as percentage. Oh, and all of the gears like that. I didn't even notice that last night. I was wondering why I was one-shotting everything. Okay, cool. Not gonna complain about it. I'm not. No, no, no. But also, hold up. Hold up. Let me change my loadout. We got to get the BGL. BGL easy DPS. That'll get me started. I can't, they got all this, they're not a fan of the default loadout. Let me think what else I need to change real quick. Always turn on auto loot. Always turn on the first 4 action bars. And then there's one other thing I do. I think it's nameplates. Larger nameplates. I'm not going to turn on always show. Zoom my character out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I feel like this is pretty, well, this is a lot of stuff right here. Get all this off here. Let's see, auto attack, just get that. I'll stick the little one button helper on here for now, get us going. Let's see, battle shout. Oh, let me just see what all's included in it. Okay, so it doesn't use your shouts or anything, so we'll put those like, oh, I don't know. Oh my god, battle shout lasts for an hour. Yes, Lord. Not gonna complain about that. Of the things I'm not gonna complain about, that's certainly not one of them. Yeah, Ada says that happened to me too. Yeah. Oh, look, y'all, I got my little druid friend here. Oh, I like his name. Narble. That's actually good. I'm gonna kill this big ass elite. I bet he'll count for a lot. He better not one-shot my ass. Do I have an interrupt already? He is about to kill me. I better be careful. Got him, just barely. Just barely got him. And here's a little hearthstone, y'all. It's called the Timerunner's Hearthstone. Takes you back to Crassus Landing. Or Crassus's Landing, okay. Heroic throw, let me just see. Execute, okay, so they include throw and slam and sweeping strikes and whirlwind, okay. Pummel, yes, put that right there so I have my interrupt. This is kind of how I just start my alts out. I just stick the freaking little one button thing on there and then I start putting utilities across here. Just get me going. And let me put a mount on the bar. That's something. That's something I need to do. Let me just do that. Okay, what's a good mount for a warrior? Like, it's got to be something kind of like gritty, grounded, you know, rough, rugged, you know, all of the words that might encompass a warrior. Especially a goat babe warrior. Warrior definitely ain't riding no little fox. Like, don't get me wrong, fox beautiful, fox epic, fox cute, fox lovely. But fox is not for warrior. You know, maybe on her off days or something. Maybe the weekend she can ride the fox, but you know, not on her, you know, her work. On her work days, she cannot ride the fox, y'all. She won't get any work. Nobody will hire her. Okay. How about this? Okay, this is pretty baller. But what? This is too much. This is like demon huntery. And this is just too elfy, you know. People would be thinking I was an elf if they saw me coming. Okay, let's do this one. Until such time I can find a better one. But also, I need a flying mount. I'll have to put that one over here. Oh wait, you can't even fly yet, right? It takes just a minute to get, it's okay, it takes a minute to get flying unlocked. I just remembered. Oh, okay, I did my questy post. It's time to go meet Khadgar. Okay. Or Dagar, as some people like to call him. I don't call him Dagar because he's not my fucking dad. He's just not. Mean Streets of Dalaran. Okay, turn this one in. Okay, I'm clicking the button. I'm clicking the button. It's not clicking. Let me reload. This game's gonna give me trauma, y'all. That's what it's trying to do. It's trying to give me complex trauma. Like, please, y'all, my cortisol levels are already suspect. Oh my god, now I can't even click on him. Like, what is happening? Kagar? Are you okay? I guess, y'all, I think I know what's happened. I think I figured it out, y'all. Zalatak caused this boy so much stress and trauma and trouble and everything, PTSD, that it's actually come back through time to haunt this alternate timeline version of him. Like, she really messed him up, y'all. Like, my God, she did a number on him. He's not even conversing with the peoples of Azeroth. I think we're all having this problem, like us couple peoples. Gosh darn it. Maybe a log out, log back in. Like, I'm worried if I log out, I won't get back in. Wait, let me see what I mean, the latency is not that bad. You know, 99.77, that's within normal. Gosh darn it. Click him again. Please, Kagar. Okay, I'm afraid if I log out, I won't be able to get back in. Oh no, I can't even log out. It's not, I can't log out. Y'all, how are all these people doing stuff and having fun and things? And I can't even click Kagar. How and why? Somebody says, is Kagar broken? Yes. Zal did a number on him. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Log out. Okay, so I'm gonna kill the game again. We're gonna kill the process. I'm gonna turn off all the add-ons as I come back in and see if that helps. Because I don't really know. I don't really know. I do know one thing though. I'd like to have another sip of coffee. That's something I know. Okay, so far so good. We're logging in, retrieving the character list. And let's see, menu, add-ons. We just turn them all off. Heck with them. Okay, we're gonna try this again. See if this helps. I was trying to hold out on this, like turning them all off, but you know, at this point, I'm desperate, y'all. I'm desperate for my WoW fix and I can't get it. Classic is just, you know, classic is nice. Oh my good God. It means that that character is stuck in the world, y'all. Like, it didn't actually log her out. It says a character with that name already exists. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, well let's try, let's log in Koala and then log back on her. So that should fix this problem. Because this will force log out Minari. Blizzard, y'all, they really put me through the paces this morning, y'all. They gonna keep right on until they get my blood pressure up. Okay. Look at her cute little simple mod. She's got her little fireworks pack on. So anytime she's ready, you know, anytime she needs to celebrate, she can just whip out a damn sparkler. You know, and I'm not above that either. You know, I'll whip out a sparkler in a heartbeat and light it up. You know, I'm that kind of girl. Alright, let me log out. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but sparklers are for any time of year, y'all. You know, not just the 4th. So we're going, looks like we're doing it. No, we are not. Okay. Goodness gracious. Let me type this in. WoW Legion Remix. A character with that name already exists. Yep, people are already having, there's a bunch of entries for this 7 hours ago, 15 hours ago. Yep. Enhancements were unchecked. Okay, so it's not just like most people are saying that that's happening on Remix, but some people are reporting it on retail as well. Gee whiz. Somebody says old gamers know that era well. Do they though? Because I think that's happened to me maybe one time before in like something like 20 years of playing this game. But they say log off and stay off for 15 minutes. It will work afterwards. Oh, Lord. Somebody says it's some kind of bug with the updates to cooldown manager UI, I believe. Anytime I change something, I can no longer interact with NPCs or use abilities? Huh. Well, I'm not using cooldown manager, so... Ah, somebody says log in with a character on another realm. Okay, so let's try Worm Rest. Okay. We'll try Worm Rest Accord and try to log somebody in like that. I swear, Ada, it's wild. Ada, it's wild. Ada says the real new content is just trying to play the game. I swear to God, Ada, it's like when the game is the final boss, like just playing the game. Blizzard's the final boss. What they doing? Why are they doing it? Okay, so who is on Worm Rest? Okay, like Horde characters. Can you do that? Will it fuzzy search Horde? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Good job on the fuzzy search, Blizzard. So we're gonna log in on Worm Rest, an old Worm Rest character. Okay. Let's just do this, do that, do a little dance, and then we're gonna log off. Best dance in the game, y'all. The shuffle. That's totally redemptive of every negative thing that people have to say about Drakthir, is how good their little shuffle dance is. Log out. Okay. Gonna try again. Try again. Try harder. Same thing, only harder. I'm gonna press the button harder this time. So much force, y'all. My goddamn index finger is very powerful. Please. Ah, here we go. Do it. Y'all, I almost just broke my mouse. I pressed it so hard. Like, I'll have to put a freaking disclaimer on the YouTube VOD description, you know, like no mice were harmed in the making of this VOD. Like, y'all, God, please let me play the game. Like, I'm getting stressed out. I'm not made for this. Okay, we did it. Okay, so that's a trick. Okay, pro tip. The fix is to log to a character on another realm, not just log on to any character. It can't be on the same realm. It's got to be different realm to fix that character with that name already exists bug. Okay, cool. I learned something today. But also, like, this sword, like the default gear they give you is actually so cool. Like, this sword is really cool, but it's actually like a copy. Is it a copy? It's the Timerunner's. It's not the artifact. But I actually like this little starter set of gear they give you. Look at the belt on it. Like, tell me that's not freaking cool. Like, gosh, they just throw cool stuff at you with Legion Remix. Like, this is my first remix. I'm actually so excited. Okay, so let me think now. I was trying to talk to Kagar, but also my quests have disappeared. Over here. That's okay. I'm sure they'll come back when I talk to Kagar, and I feel confident. I feel good that I'm gonna be able to actually talk to him this time. He's not gonna keep rejecting me like he's done in the past.
Observe and reflect.
Okay. That's progress. Deep breath. Yes, I did it. Okay, seal and protect. Let me get a sip of coffee. Y'all, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work to turn that quest in, y'all. Gosh. What do we have to look forward to? Like, it's okay, y'all. I'm here for it. Let me get a sip of coffee. Game's gonna have me doing Lamaze breathing, y'all. God. When it gets to that point, it's real bad. Whew. Okay. The citizens of Dalaran have sequestered themselves behind magical barriers that will keep the Legion at bay. For now. However, the power of the barriers is not infinite. Okay, so we're going to have to reinforce 5 magical barriers. Okay. I can do that. That's not a problem. I'm actually shut up, Kagar. Shut up. Anyway, I'm actually very good at reinforcing magical barriers. That's actually one of my specialties. Oh, when I'm not getting bit, but oh my god, they messed up my nameplates, y'all. I'm sure that I turned on larger nameplates. Like, ain't nobody looking at no tiny, y'all. Like, I don't have the vision of an eagle, y'all. Okay, I can't, little tiny ass nameplates. Okay, that's a recipe for eye strain, is what that is. They probably undid all my settings. Let me look. Yes, they did. Now we got, oh my god. Y'all, thoughts and prayers, please. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. And you know, when you have a mental breakdown, y'all, a physical breakdown is not far behind. I know these things from experience. Hold on, y'all. I'm flustered. I'm just trying to think what I'm trying to do. The probably I need to turn on auto loot again. Yes. I did that. I did the action bars. I did the auto loot and now the nameplates. Okay. Larger nameplates. Please remember it this time, game. Okay, the magical barrier. Reinforce. Aha. You know, I learned how to do that when I was studying at Hogwarts. You know, School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It's like Magical Barrier Reinforcement 101. Okay, also they zoomed my character way back in. They undid everything I did. But at least they kept my UI set up, right? So they didn't change, they didn't forget that. Gosh, I'm slamming so hard. Slam. Slams an opponent. Causes 180 physical damage. Alright, reinforce that one. Here's some more. Here's one. That's like the little pet shop. And we'll do this one. Because it's bigger than that one.
I've discovered why you have amnesia. When you entered this timeline, you took the place of another you. A hero of vast renown. So you have some big shoes to fill. But Momentous can help you live up to your own legend. Find him at the Obliterum Forge.
Okay, so there's like some unique voice dialogue in this. So I'm going to turn up the voice stuff so y'all can hear that. Audio. Dialogue. Let's jack that up to like 80. And just see how that is. Fade River. I like that name. That's a good name for a druid. Not as good as Moonfruit, of course, but pretty darn good. Yeah. Okay, so I talked to Khadgar. It's optional to talk to Khadgar, y'all, and I've already had bad experiences with him. Like, I can't see me optionally talking to him.
Timerunner, more Atari, let me know what's going on. Let's get to work.
Okay, let's get to work, big boy.
There's always something to be fixed.
Also, because they're like this gray and black, whitish color, that means they're infinite. Y'all probably already knew that. But the infinite dragons, a lot of times, you know, if you played back in TBC, you probably are apt to think that they're all evil, but they're not all evil. You know, there was that one guy, you know, and he was kind of, you know, you can't let, I always say, you know, it's always true, you can't let one bad apple spoil the bunch. Get a sip of coffee. Yeah, so this is all so trippy. If y'all do this and read this, like a lot of this is trippy. He's saying that the you of this timeline has accomplished deeds beyond your imagination, and the people of this timeline owe much to them. They are a mighty hero. He's talking about my past self. You have quite the legend to live. Oh my God, that's so wild. That I'm trying to live up to the legend of my past self in that alternate time. What would I say to that? Right here, y'all. That's depressing. Okay. Seal and protect.
Come back if anything breaks.
Like, gosh darn my old self. Why the hell were you working so hard? Didn't you foresee my second coming? And that you were gonna, by your working so hard, you were gonna make me have to work even harder? Why did you do that, past self? Gosh. Okay, complete the quest.
If you're going to play the hero, then you'll need a powerful artifact weapon from this timeline.
Oh yeah, okay, so we're about
I
to
can
start.
pluck one from its current time and place for you, but I'll need a few reagents to cast the spell.
Okay, let me
Go put your gear to the test.
turn this the rest of the way up. So this is gonna start like
need
the
of
artifact
repairs?
thing.
I'll be waiting.
Okay, says if we're going to, Momenta says if we're going to help Khadgar, Dalaran, and our experiment, we're going to need you to get an artifact. Luckily, I have a plan to accomplish just this. Dalaran is currently loaded with all manner of temporarily important items. Temporarily important. So-called epoch objects. We'll gather up a few that won't be missed, blame their disappearance on the Legion, and then use them to get you that artifact. Here, I've made a shopping list. Okay.
See you soon. I'll be waiting.
Okay, Threadbare from Momentous says, to get you an artifact, we'll need some temporal energy. Normally, we use infinite cloaks woven from temporal threads, but those threads are frayed in this timeline. So instead, I need you to gather those frayed temporal threads from around Dalaran. Okay, so we're going to collect some threads from the streets of Dalaran.
Go put your gear to the test.
Okay, that reminds me, let me open my boxes. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh, that's nice. Lunar Blight. Oh, we got a back item. We got a chest, a breast, a breast item. Very good. Let's see. Clean up the baggy poosh. Okay, now's a good time to get the yak out, y'all. Like, if you ever wonder when a good time to yak is, it's yesterday. Should always be yakking, y'all. You gotta keep the drip tight, y'all. It's got to be like totally lit and, you know, bussin'. At all times, of course. So got the yak out.
Shop, browse, smell.
I do not need to hear that thing sniffing. Like, that just drives my little ears crazy. Like, I don't need that. What even is it?
Nelly deals for a friend of the Grummels.
It's a
Like you.
Grummel. Okay, so what was I gonna do? I was gonna have a little. So what's a good mog for a warrior? Like, we could do that new Halloween the whatchamacallit from the trade post, the hallowed, we could go Halloween thing. Oh shoot, I got this. Right, I got this from the 20th anniversary. That's what we're doing, the tier 2. But we can't use all of it. I'm gonna just wait till we get all our pieces to worry about the mod.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
You know. You know, what's a mog without shoulders, y'all? It's not a mog. Okay, so get on the mount. Okay, temporal threads. That's them right there, those little golden orb things. whatever color they are, you know. I don't see colors very well. I'm color compromised. That's my new term for it. I don't like colorblind. I like color compromised. He named himself Miko Plume, which is sort of like a play on Miko Bloom, which is a herb found in Kazalgar. Oh, I don't need to kill him. But now that I hit him, I'm gonna help. Because anytime you hit something that scales, it gives it more health. And I don't want to do that to Miko Plume, y'all. That's just not the kind of life. I'm not a scumbag. I'm a scumbag in some ways, not in that way. Gotta get our threads. Never know when you might need to sew like a temporal sweater or something. You never know. Get this one, get that one. Y'all, I don't know how or why or what, but like I'm still in a good mood despite having to go, despite sitting through a fucking hour of maintenance and then having all this crazy mess happen to my caricature. Okay, did I get all, okay, I got all the threads. Okay, so now I just need to go and do the thrift thing. But I'm still in a great mood, y'all.
Oddities like that one tend to be great sources of temporal energy, thanks to the actions of their owners.
Ah. But that one's kind of up there inside.
That bent and battered blade has seen exactly as many battles as you think it has.
Is bro like reading my mind? Cause how does he know how many I think it had?
An ancient tablet. Ah, you're back. Now to forge some infinite bronze from what you've collected.
Okay, so forging some infinite bronze. So we're about to like learn about the first big currency.
Nothing like a hot forge and a good hammer. Come back if anything breaks. Go put your gear to the test. Come back if anything breaks. I'll be waiting.
Ooh. Zarathian jack boots. Okay.
Give me something to build.
Okay, infinite bronze. Infinite bronze. So I think this is like the first big currency, if I remember, because I was trying to read some of this. You know, I was telling y'all, me and Veronica did some a little bit last night, a few levels. And then we went and played some Zomboid. And gosh, I've been actually liking Zomboid so much. Like, I've had so many emotions with that game, y'all. But anyway, I don't want to get too sidetracked. But so we was playing and we did a little bit, but she was kind of like, she's like, you know, she's a go girl. And so like she's dragging me around and I'm just like struggling to keep up. So I didn't get to really read a lot of this or learn a whole bunch about it. So I'm glad I'm doing it now. But I think this is like the first big currency, infinite bronze. So he says, Momentous says, actually, let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, good. I'm gonna have to go get a fresh hot cup here in a minute. But Momentous says, now that we have the stabilizing materials and the frayed threads, we can get to work. I am, however, forbidden from directly interacting with this timeline, so you'll need to be my hands. Be your hands? He says, not to worry. Nothing forbids me from giving you some guidance. Head next door to the forge. Inside, tanks for everything. Tanks for everything. And we'll get to work.
See you soon.
And by we, he means me. Okay, let me go in here.
First, we'll need to use the forge to prepare the anchoring materials and separate the infusing power from them.
Okay. We gotta take the power out of the stuff.
Good job. Now we need to separate the temporal fibers from the frayed threads.
Y'all, I must have done this so fast and in a hurry last night. I don't even remember this quest.
Excellent. Now infuse the fibers into the anchoring materials.
Okay, I'm putting the fibers in the materials. Yep, just casting a little infusing spell, don't mind me.
Perfect. Now we just forge the infused anchoring materials into infinite bronze.
Okay.
Brilliant! You've done it! You've forged the infinite bronze.
Yeah. A wizard and a blacksmith, y'all. Who knew? Very talented, multi-talented.
Nothing like a hot forge and a good hammer.
Well, I mean, when you put it like that, yeah. Yeah, I could see why somebody might want to be a blacksmith. I've watched some YouTube videos about it. It does look kind of cool. You know, I've watched people make really cool knives and stuff. Yep. Looks pretty nifty. Okay, complete the quest.
Go put your gear to the test.
Something borrowed. Okay, so now this is something. We're getting this spell. Okay, he says, now that you have your infinite bronze, we just need to select the right artifact for you. Shape the bronze into a suitable simulacrum of the weapon and then reach through a temporal knot and swap them. No one will be the wiser. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to wind up selecting our artifact weapon. And we get this spell. It unlocks the ability to collect infinite power to upgrade your weapon and grants remix time. Remix time causes your cooldowns to recover 1,000% faster for 3 seconds. My goodness gracious. And we get some looty poo as well.
Come back if anything breaks.
Okay, brethren. Let's see. Okay, we got our gloves now. How many pieces? We still missing our shoulders, so it ain't really no point to mog as of yet. As of just right now. So, choose a different spec. Okay, so what am I gonna do, y'all? I feel like Nota Goatsa, or not a Goatsa, what she was a paladin, and of course she was red. You know, I'm a scumbag, y'all. I be playing that DPS, y'all. Only want one thing, memes. But, and she uses a two-hander, a big-ass two-hander. So I kind of feel like I want to do something a little bit different with my warrior. With my warrior, I would like to do Fury. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. So let me do this. Fury. A furious, dual-wielding berserker unleashing a flurry of attacks to carve their opponents to pieces. And you can basically use most all the weapons. I don't want to use two-handers though, y'all. Is there, I hope that their spec lets you use like one-handed Fury, because that would be cool. Either way, I want it to feel a little different aesthetically than my Ret Paladin, you know. Activate. Yeah, my first ever WoW character way back in vanilla was a male night elf warrior. And my friend told me, he was like, yeah, play warrior. It'll teach you all about the game and it's the best. Oh my God, y'all. It was so hard. It was a terrible first pick. Imagine I could have been a hunter or something more noob friendly. I'd never played an MMO at that point. It was so hard. Okay, so pick a talent point. Let's just go with starter for a while. See what they recommend. Right, so they're doing the war machine again and picking up, of course, bloodthirst. You have to get that. What's it do? So assault the target, kind of like it used to. It gives you a little bit of health, but it's percentage based, so that's really good. And I can see that it's included in the single button, which I'll be using for at least a while. Assault the target in a bloodthirsty craze, dealing 205 physical and restoring 3% health. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, so I think at this point we would want to go to like a second sword. Yeah, okay, good. One of them's two-handed, one of them's one-handed. But at least we got, you know, I guess it's fine to have one two-hander. Apparently, it's okay to have one two-hand. I can still use this ability. Okay. So we'll just leave this one and this one. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There's
and then
always something to be fixed.
it's been a long time since I played warrior, y'all, so I'm a little bit confused. Okay, I'm in my preferred class specialization. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'm not a damn diaper baby.
Excellent choice. Now I'll reach through time and space to secure your artifact.
Like, why does Blizzard always question my executive function? It's well intact. Okay, click the portal. It's a temporal knot. Oh. I got achieved it, y'all. War Swords of Valor. Yes, very cool.
This artifact has been altered and enhanced by this timeline's temporal energy. Its powers are different from before.
Let me see what that achievement was I got, y'all. I love achievements. I'm trying to get... I'm gonna have to challenge myself. I would like to get 20k achievement points before midnight, but I don't think I can do it, y'all. Like, I get achievements every time I log into the game, but the number just seems to be going so slow. You know, I'm gonna really have to focus on that. It's terrible to have been playing this game since vanilla, y'all, and only have 17.5k. I should be well over 20, y'all. There's a girl, I forget her name right off, but I do like her. I really do. Her name just slips my mind. But she's completed every achievement in the game. And gosh darn it, I wish I could think of her name. But Artifact Remix too, so earn your second artifact. Okay, and that's because I did the one on Maymu last night. Okay, now what? Purchase the Remix time trait in your artifact weapon. Okay, shift click. There we go. Raise your weapon yet faster cooldowns. Apply.
In need of repairs? See you soon.
Okay, something borrowed. Momentous says, intriguing. This artifact's potential has been deepened, perhaps by the fraying of this timeline. It can harness more power than any incarnation of it that I have yet encountered. Oh, goodness. So we're going to get our weapon. And some more treasures.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. There's the shoulders, y'all. It's time to mog.
Come back if anything breaks.
Okay, y'all. I am gonna go take a quick little breaky poo. Gonna run to the bathroom just a minute and get some more fresh hot coffee. And I will be back in just a couple of few minutes. Okay, y'all. I'm back. Nice little breaky poo. Much relief. Got fresh hot coffee. Let me get a sip. Oh my God, y'all. First sip, best sip. Oh, every time. Every single time. Never fails. So good. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me see. Where was I at? What was I doing? I can mog now, but we're gonna get some more quests.
Something to build. See you soon.
As a matter of artifact. Okay, Momentous says there's no more artifacts than meets the eye. Oh, there's more. I don't know why my brain put a no in there, y'all. I do have a touch of brain damage. But there's more to artifacts than meets the eye. Simply using an artifact allows its legend to grow. And as that legend grows, so too does its power. In order to unlock, so this is big deal, y'all. This is a big thing. In order to unlock the full potential of that power, however, you'll need to focus infinite power into the artifact's traits. As more traits are empowered, the artifact's true potential will be unlocked and its legend will be undeniable. Let's get started. I agree. Let's get started on that.
Go put your gear to the test.
Y'all, I'm actually loving this.
Come back if anything breaks.
Oh, and they're going to give me a big chunk of infinite power on this one too. So Momentous says Khadgar is close to divining the source of the Legion's presence here, but there is no guarantee that he will if the Legion's plans proceed unchallenged. The fate of Dalaran is not yet decided. All he needs is a little more time. Yeah, time is of the utmost importance. So we're going to seal the portals around Dalaran for him.
See you soon. Trust no one.
Okay, this is from Eris, scavenger hunting. Eris says, Momentous may be expert what makes things, but Eris, oh my God, he's talking weird. But Eris be expert what break things. Oh my. I love when they give a character like unique sort of dialogue, you know, outside the norm. Like they kind of give them a bit of an accent or a funny way of speaking. Eris energetically punches his fist into his palm to accentuate the word break. He says, go kill demons, take their armor scraps. All right, I go do that.
See, take that new artifact for a spin.
But y'all, look at this.
Will provide temporal energy to further empower it, and armor for Eris to scrap.
Okay, Momentous. That boy talks loud. Just like a proper dragon, loud and proud, y'all. But look at this. I want y'all to look at this. Like, this is the freaking starter set of armor that they just throw at you, and it's like actually so cool. The Zarathian, I don't know. I can't actually remember if this was like starter, what the starter gear looked like for like Legion. Because I don't, I don't think I played a warrior at all in Legion, but I'm gonna tell you, this is actually some really cool looking armor, y'all. Like a lot of detail, a lot of texture. It's got the whole demon vibe. It's dark, it's gritty, and I love it. Yeah, the swords are really cool. Like just straight out the gate, super cool stuff. But we got a mod, y'all. Like, what's life without transmog? That's right, you guessed it. It's not a life. That's no life at all.
Francis, lucky doos and root.
What? I'm gonna need you to shut up, little Grummel. Okay, yeah, oh my god. Now that's a badass looking chick. If I just had, what is that sword called? The ones that come from Zul'Farrak? I can never remember the name, but back in vanilla, if you got them, you were just so lucky. You could combine Zangthraze or Sangthraze or something. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's see. It's like Jangthraze or Sangthraze. If I just put an ANG, but all of these look really good. I'm terrible at matching colors, y'all. Please forgive. This? No, is that kind of a match? A little bit? There's like, I don't know if this is gold or bronze, y'all. I know that's terrible, but like, it is what it is. I got so many cool swords, I just can't pick. Like this one? Heck, I don't know. I shan't dwell on it, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. The House Wren Claymore might be like the... Oh my god. That might be the thing, y'all. It's actually so cool looking. But this one's my two-hander. But I'll be doing good to find one for a one-hander that's as good. Gosh darn it. Wait a minute. I thought I changed it. What? Oh, I equipped. Y'all, I'm so... Gosh, I'm a silly bitch and a half, y'all. I've got the artifact equipped, y'all. Okay. Okay, yes. Don't mind me. Not a bimbo, totally.
May your feet
No,
find
I'm
good
not.
trails.
Okay, good. Okay, this is pretty cool. These are pretty... I feel good about it. That's what we're going with. Did I even save the mod though? Hold on.
Oh, I have just the thing.
Let's make a new one. Let's just call it... I'm gonna call it just Tier 2 Mix. Yeah. And that way we can have that and reapply it very quickly.
Beware of Yeti.
Without much dilly-dallying. Dilly-dallying, y'all, is the enemy of progress. Let me see. It wants me to do something in here. Oh, a portal and armor scraps. Okay. I think the portal's up here. This is not going to be useful for a while. Like, because I don't have any cooldowns right now. So we're just going to drop it down here. Okay, that's one. That's one. Very good. They won't let me jump over this? Like, oh my god. They won't let the bounding goat jump over it. Like, you know goats can jump very high. They're not just good at headbutting things, as it turns out. They're extreme. Don't, please, y'all, God, don't get me wrong. They are very good at headbutting things. Some say the best. But they're also incredible jumpers. Yeah, that's true. There's no debate about it. Interrupt. I missed my interrupt, y'all. It's punishment material. Come on, give me some rage. I got all this rage, but I'm not dumping it. Also, that's a very cute train set. That's a very cute train set. What I was supposed to do, maybe it's over here. Let me go up here. Just a bit bop and hip hop. I wonder if it has drops, y'all. I wonder I'm usually when they do a big content thing, I didn't have time to check this morning. I kind of got behind a bit, and so I just always put drops in my title, and that's just like, well, I kind of stick it on the end to help with like whatever search or whatever, but and I just assume people know that it just means if a game has drops, I got some. You know, I trust people, y'all. I have faith in people that they get it. I'm not just trying to false advertise that a game that doesn't have drops has it. All I'm really trying to say is that if the game has drops, I'm eligible for them. That's all it's really trying to say. And that way I don't have to put it every time or have to check every time. Yeah, something like that. Anyhow, I'm gonna turn my questy po in. But there's something I'm missing. The armor scraps. Where am I supposed to get the dang armor scraps? Just keep killing fellstalkers and demons? Alright. Oh. Bloodthirst that I see is the only... Let me read my abilities. Bloodthirst generates rage, but I could have swore I saw my rage go down when I use Bloodthirst. But it says it generates it. And it wants me to purchase... I thought I'd already purchased an artifact weapon trait. Hold on. Oh, they don't count the first one that's for free. Okay. But this one is Powerful Arcano Crystal Shard. Increases strength by 1%. Oh yeah. What's this one? I can get this one too. Oh, stamina by 9%? Good golly gosh. That's a lot. Yes, it is. Oh, and I got 2 stances. I'm in Zerker stance. What does it do in this version? Let's see. It increases the damage to your auto attacks by 15% and reduces crowd control on you by 10%. Very good. Defensive stance does the same thing basically, except in reverse and without the CC stuff. Yep.
In need of repairs?
No, bro. I'm just here to turn in some quests.
I'll be waiting. Go put your gear to the test.
Oh, I got Zerker Rage. Go Berserk, removing CC and some in-cap effects for 6 seconds. Oh no! You mean maybe it's modified through talent, y'all, but it used to be that when you use back in the day, y'all, yes, that's right, when we used to have to walk uphill to get to school through the snow. You know, fight in multiple world wars just to get to school. You know, back in the day. Basically, when you used to use this, it would give you rage over time. Maybe it's modified by talents, but so far it don't look like that's a thing. Right, and so they're not including it in the single button. Okay. But we'll leave it right there. I think it's fine. Maybe I move it like, yeah. You know what? We'll just stick it right there for now. Okay, I can live with it. Talent point. Heroic leap. Oh my gosh, yes. This is a fun ability. Leap through the air toward a target location, slamming down with destructive force to deal 19 physical damage to all enemies within 8 yards. That don't sound like a lot right now, but y'all trust me. There's coming a day. There's coming a day when I'll be a very powerful warrior. What am I gonna put that on? Like, I usually put movement abilities on C, Shift C, and maybe Alt C if there's a third one. Yeah, okay, let's just do that. Let me go edit mode, quick keybind, C for this one, and then berserker mode. You know, I don't know. It's not that useful of a button right at the moment because we're not really gonna be getting CC'd a lot. Let me get a sip of coffee. Come on, brain, do some work. Old piece of crap, brain. Just leave it right there for now. That's fine. I don't wish to overthink it, y'all.
What do you want? Farewell. The world will change.
Yep. Complete the quest.
Trust only your eyes. The world will change.
Obliterate, then iterate. Eris says artifact is not what catches eye of Eris. No, you have demon armor scraps. Now, you might think to yourself, but Eris, demon hunter armor scraps are junk. And you might be right. But Eris sees demon scraps and he does not see junk. He sees bronze. Bronze hidden in the junk. Oh, cool. So he's going to teach us how to use the unraveling sands. So this is another big thing. Okay, so it wants me to use that ability to summon the sands, then place the Legion armor scraps in the sands to scrap it into bronze.
Farewell.
There's Giga Bear. Good morning, Giga. Hope you're doing good this morning. Giga says, this remix is so ass. Giga! The lag makes it so unplayable. Well, I'm with you on the lag. I'm with you on the lag. This morning I've definitely had some woes. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, there was this whole incident with with Kagar. And like not being able to talk to him, and they got me into like troubleshooting, held me up for a good 15, maybe 20 minutes. And like I couldn't turn the quest in, and it was just all this shit. I was like, what the heck? And then I couldn't log into my character. I had to go on another realm, log in that character, come back. And but it's doing, Giga. I don't want to jinx it. Please, I don't want to jinx it, but it's doing okay right at this very second. Like, I've been able to play, and I'm just like crossing my fingers, crossing my eyes. Okay, so we got our unraveling sand ability. Summon a portal to the, okay, this is really important, the Obliterum Forge that transforms your unwanted items into bronze. So this is another way to get bronze really quick outside of like drops and quests and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here beside my Hearthstone. Now it wants me to summon Unraveling Sands. Scrap Legion. Okay, let's do that. And there it is. I about messed up. I can't get my oh my god. I put my portal inside of him. Oh my god. That's naughty. We done opened up a portal inside of this man. Oh no. I can't click it, y'all, because of, you know, his frame is taking priority. Stupid. Y'all. I'm not a ditzy idiot, y'all. Like, I promise it. Please, it's not how it looks. Okay? Please. I'll open it over here. This time, what can go wrong? We're just gonna wait. We're gonna sit in silence, you know. Okay, now I can do it again. This is fine. It's fine. There we go. Good God. Okay, so you can throw your spare junk. It tells you, but like y'all, everything's basic. Every piece of gear is basically scrappable. Don't need. Get the fuck out of here, demon. What are you doing? No, bad demon. Bad. Barking up the wrong tree, y'all. And also, like, you just get some scraps, too. I'm scrapping the scraps, you know. It feels like some sort of Inception. Oh yeah, got a bunch of upgrades. 18. Uh-oh, my shift button's not... Oh, because I don't have one yet. I was like, why can't I compare? It's because I don't have wrist yet. Click on that. What's this? A modest... Y'all, it contains a quote-unquote modest amount of bronze. Let's see if their definition of modest lines up with mine. Oh my. Okay. Actually, that's generous. I would have said 4,000 is generous. So let me put that on my backpack. Wait, how do I do it? Currency. Oh my good God, really? They don't let you... They don't let you, Oh, it's right there, y'all. I'm blind as a freaking bat. But I don't have sonar, so that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, mission accomplished. Now we can see our bronze and our infinite stuff down there.
Why are you here? Seek the truth. Trust only your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, don't tell that to demon hunters. Okay, complete quest. It said, but before I do, here's the little key thing. Bronze can be spent at the Infinite Bazaar on many pretty things. I love the way this man thinks. Whenever you find junk, just summon the sands. Junk goes in, pretty bronze comes out. Oh yeah, complete.
Seek the truth.
And we'll get out there, y'all. We'll be out there to that little island pretty soon.
Give me something to build. Come back if anything breaks.
Not a memento too soon. Okay, memento says everything is unfolding splendidly. With your artifact in hand, you should have no issue assisting Khadgar in driving the Legion fully from Dalaran. Okay, so he just wants me to go talk to Khadgar.
Go, but now that you have your artifact, it's
Y'all.
time to be the hero you're meant to be. Report to Khadgar and save the day.
I appreciate all these voice lines, y'all. I love it. Yeah, pretty good.
Champion, I've discovered how we can expel the Legion from Dalaran.
Okay. Maybe that's why he was bugged out at first. Maybe he was just thinking so hard. You know, he was processing. So like, y'all, please God, please let Khadgar work.
There is much we can learn here.
Okay. Deep breath.
Keep your guard up.
So far, so good. Okay. Khadgar says, failed Lord Nesmith managed to slip through our teleportation spell and open cracks within our wards. Left unopposed, Nesmith will widen those cracks until the wards fail and the full might of the Legion is brought down upon us. He wants me to kill the fell Lord Nesmith, y'all. And I'm gonna do just that. But first, let me get a sip of coffee. Settle my nerves a little bit.
Come back. Fair Lord Nesmith is in command of the invasion portals. Dispatching him will break the siege.
Uh-huh. Y'all, I've got this ability and I hadn't used it a single time, not nary a time. Wow, look at that. Now that's fun. Y'all, that's a lot of fun being able to jump around like that. Okay, I like it. Heroic leap. I need more abilities, so y'all. We need more killing power. Oh, she goes in rage? When did I get that? Oh, War Machine makes you run faster too. It's probably a passive. And I don't feel like looking all through, you know, the spell book and all that jazz. All right, Nesmith. Your moments are numbered. Let me get out of the way. I knew it. No. Y'all see that? Like, tell me I couldn't do a mythic plus 20, y'all. I got mad fucking skills. Look. Nope. I just knew, y'all. I just got them instincts on me. I was like, look how easily I dodge. That's right. You swing, I dodge. Easy.
Well done. Once again, Dalaran is in your debt.
Okay. I'm looking at my cloak. Is this the cloak that's part of this? No, this is the, okay, it's the Legion. I hadn't mogged. It's the Legion cloak. Okay. That's a fine looking cloak though, y'all. The little bit of, well, it looks like some kind of bear claws or something at the base of it, which is a nice touch.
We will find a way through this. Keep your guard up. We'll speak again soon. And hopefully under better circumstances.
Are they gone?
Yeah, I hope so, Khadgar. And by better circumstances, he means less laggy. That's really what he means. Less bugs? Her name's Gildervault. And I like that. I bet she's an elemental shaman.
It's a pleasure to work with you.
My God, what is going on with Moritari?
Observe all
She's
that surrounds you.
glowing.
So much knowledge waiting to be gleaned. Our endeavor goes on.
Okay, eternal gratitude. Moratori says, well, look at you, saving Dalaran. You're starting to resemble your legend already. Moratori glances about to make sure you are indeed alone before continuing. She says, we have somewhere to be and people to meet. I'm opening a portal to the Infinite Bazaar. Alright, so she wants me to go through the bazaar. She's a little bit paranoid, y'all. You see that?
As exciting as all that was, I'll be glad to get back to the Infinite Bazaar. Eternus will surely want to speak with you too.
Yeah, I suppose I'd be rather paranoid too if, you know, a bunch of damn failed demons invaded my home. Okay, but this is it, y'all. This is the big ass Isle of Awesome. That's right. That's what I'm calling it. This is the Isle of Awesome. And y'all, you're gonna see why I think it should be named that in just a second, cause they got everything you could ever want here.
It seems you've already had quite the impact on this timeline. But our work here has just begun. Change is good.
Okay. Big ass epic dragon. That's Eternus, y'all. He's an infinite dragon. Really big dragon.
There is more than one way to solve any problem.
There is a couple of things on the Isle, and I'll show y'all this, but like that have a secondary requirement, like you have to actually kill a boss in a raid, etc., or something like that to get it. But I would say 95% of shit on this island, it can just be bought with bronze, y'all, or the other currency. But we'll look at it. So what's Eternus saying? So Eternus says, Moratori has kept me apprised of your endeavors in this timeline. Know that I am pleased Dalaran will recover in time. Speaking of, I will accelerate the timeline until after the cleanup is complete. Well, y'all, that's one hell of a powerful dragon. Very powerful.
Question everything. May your possibilities be infinite.
Okay, Eternus says, there, Dalaran is back to how it should be. I'm sure you have many questions. Who are we? What are we doing here? Why are you here? The simplest answer is this. We are the infinite. We are searching through time for answers to questions larger than any of us, and we need your help to do it. I think you will come to understand this answer more if you meet the rest of our flight. Moratori, if you would make the introductions. Okay, so we're going to take a little tour of the bazaar.
Our goal with this experiment is to see how history would have played out if some of the variables were changed. Get acquainted with the rest of our temporal excursion. I am excited to see what differences you have yet to make.
Y'all, and that's kind of how, like, this is how I've always kind of thought of the infinite dragons, is that they tend to get up to, like, so they're not bad, okay? Like, generally, some of them, of course, have gone bad, but, like, what they do is they kind of do this thing where they just keep fucking around, and then all of Azeroth has to sort of find out. You know, they tinker. This is the kind of shit they do. Oh, they're just running a little experiment, changing like the past, you know. It's like, that usually, y'all, I mean, come on, y'all. We know that doesn't usually always necessarily go so well, right? But they're not, the infinite are not necessarily evil. They just kind of, you know, are a little too curious for their own good sometimes. But they're very interesting. They're definitely one of the most interesting flights, for sure. Of course, far better than that of Alex Strauss's. Yes. Well, I mean, I mean, God. I mean, at that point, we're setting the bar so low that, I mean, you can't even get under it. So, let me get a sip of coffee.
I'll listen.
Oh, I like that voice.
The world will change.
Okay, so we're going to look at all these vendors and...
What do you want?
Well, I mean, my God, he was so nice the first time. Like, don't, my God. Very rude. But so Horos is selling the pets, and most of his stuff is for bronze. They got all this stuff, y'all. So much stuff. And you get bronze. I know it don't look it right now, but trust me, you get bronze so fast. Like, I think when I logged off after playing an hour or two last night, and I was really, I had Veronica dragging me around. I had so much bronze, y'all. Like, I could have easily bought a bunch of stuff. So you get it really fast.
Trust only your eyes.
Okay, brethren. Now let me see what they want to show me right here. Right, this is just a place to get, Okay, this is safe to scrap. This is just another place to scrap your gear for more bronze. This guy's got a quest.
There's always something to be fixed. I'll be waiting.
Okay, so this was just to show us where the forge
Nothing
is.
like a hot forge and a good hammer.
Right, let's just read. Right, so this is just between us. It kind of starts your order hall campaign. That's a really good way to get bronze. I don't think you necessarily have to do it. Like, because you've already got your artifact. I mean, if you wanted to get another one, that would be the place where you get it, of course. But if you just want to jump into, like, getting out in the world and stuff and doing your dungeons, you can certainly just skip this and come back to it. But this, just between us, starts your order hall thing.
See you soon.
Let's see. Nostwin? Good place to set your Hearthstone. He says, "Oh, hi, I'm Noswin. Are you hungry? I have snacks." Oh my God, y'all, he has snacks. This little whelp is after mommy's heart. Sure, I could eat. This is definitely a good thing to do, y'all, because he gives you, like, this infinite food. It's kind of like y'all know we got that new ability in one of the most recent patches where, like, what's it called? Rejuvenate or something like that. You put, like, a little campfire out and you can eat and all your characters get it. So you don't have to buy food anymore. I think this is kind of like that. I could be wrong, but I think that's what this is. So I just stick that on the bar right there. I'll set my Hearthstone here then. Yeah, good place to set your hearth. What is this and why is it? I can just click on this. It's a replica Twin Blades of Azeroth. Wait a minute. Y'all. I just happened to mouse over. It's kind of hidden, y'all. I hate to give y'all spoilers, but I just happened to mouse over this because I was mousing over the tray. What is this? Is this like an easy way just to give everybody, like, the Twin Blades? No. It turns me, oh my God, what is this? You are not prepared.
You are not prepared!
Okay. I love it. No, it don't let you do the voice thing again. What's this one? This was too easy. Is this one iconic? It says this is another iconic voice line.
That was too easy!
Yeah, I think he does that. God, it's been a long time since I was in TBC in the Black Temple, but maybe that's his like own kill. Like when he kills a player, he says that. I can't remember though. Okay, so moving on, going over here. Heroically leap. Bop. What if, okay, it's on cooldown. What if I use this? Oh God, it really fast forwards your cooldown. Okay. But you, of course, you don't want to use it for just for heroic leap. Maybe there's a corner case. I don't know, but like.
You seek answers. Seek the truth.
Y'all, his name is Pythagoras, y'all. Y'all know about that Pythagorean theorem? Yeah.
Speak.
I've had to do that a few times. Had to use it a few times. Let's see.
Protect the truth.
It's really helpful for like when you're trying to decide, like, give an example. Like if you're roofing a house and you want to cut all the angles, you want to figure out what angles you need to cut, like the notches in your roof joists is at. It's really good for stuff like that. Let's see. 24? Let's see, this one with this one and this one. Oh my God, 4% crit, 4% ace. Okay, let me see. Let me fix my Mog.
Shop, browse.
Save. Apply.
Smell.
I didn't mess it up, did I? No. Y'all, I love that these boots kind of straighten out her shin angle somewhat. It makes her legs look a little bit straighter, don't it? I love that. See what I'm talking about? Like right here? The paddedness sort of straightens the shin angle a bit. Yeah.
Good fortune to all
Cool.
friends of the Grummels.
Shut your mouth, Grummel. Oh wait, I didn't look. I didn't show y'all this thing. But like, jump over here. Pop.
What do you want?
Right here is what I was talking about. These are the only things that I've found that have any sort of secondary resource that they need to be purchased with. And you would just get this from like doing the raid. And I'm definitely, y'all, I'm planning on doing every bit of this shit in Legion Remix. I'm gonna get everything from it. Yeah. Or I'm gonna die trying, y'all. I'm gonna degen. I'm gonna degen on this shit. But they got so, y'all, good God, they got so much cool stuff. I just don't
Guard
even.
yourself.
I'm probably just gonna wind up leveling up and then coming back and spending whatever I have and then start working from there. Nedward the Barber? Is there something? They didn't add new customizations with this, did they? I don't know, but I really like her look, honestly. Except maybe the eyes. Because she's a regular Draenei, and I want her to look like it and not like a light forged. Let me change her to a regular Draenei eye color. Let's see. A little pastel. What do y'all think? A little pastel? Yeah. I love pastels, y'all. And it has nothing to do with being gay, I promise. Except. Okay, let me. Okay, stop laughing. There's nothing funny. Gonna go over here. Okay, this is Nissenwary.
What can I do for you? Off with you.
This is new, y'all. That's a brand new, and that's also new, right? So, this is a new mount, right? I've never seen that before. I didn't even notice that last night.
What's on your mind?
She named herself Filthy Rat. Y'all, she's self-aware. Okay, you can't be mad at that. She's a dirty rat paladin, and she knows it. Let me see. But this is the mount vendor, y'all, and they got all kind of stuff. Like, this would be so cool for, I was telling Veronica, she's playing a warlock. She's never played a warlock to max before. But I told her, honey, good God. Like, good God, this is the mount for you. Like, this thing's cool as shit for a warlock. I could even see, like, a demon hunter on that.
Watch your back.
Okay, let's turn this in.
Our paths cross.
Oh, I missed one. Hold on, I missed one. I need to speak to Laura. Oh yeah, big beautiful Tauren chick.
Greetings, traveler. Be careful.
What did she say? Something about these clothes don't fold themselves. Let me look at her stuff. Oh yeah, so they got some. Oh, what in the world? Yeah, so this. Oh right. Yeah, y'all, this is a big thing about the remix is that you can get everything with one character apparently, because they sell the alternate armor sets as ensembles. So sort of like, just like cosmetics, like y'all, you can get cloth, you can get it, like literally everything. Y'all, I'm just so damn pleased. I'm just as pleased as Punch. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me, they got me too excited. Y'all, I'm having palpitations, y'all. I'm having heart palpitations.
Time is set in sand, not stone.
Okay, good to know. Eternus says, as you can see, there are many minds at work here in the Infinite Dragonflight. Minds that are all working to answer some pressing questions. What knowledge can we gain to prepare us for even greater threats? Would we have triumphed if things had been worse? What are the implications of Sargeras' sword being plunged into Azeroth? And was it the artifacts that saved Azeroth or something else? Forget I said anything. What sword? Okay, Eternus. Okay. Very funny.
Some rules are meant to be broken.
What sword meme, y'all? That's actually so funny.
Question everything.
Right, and y'all know where that comes from. I mean, people have said this before, but that's a famous line from X-Files, y'all. Question everything. I watched X-Files. I'm proud to say it. I saw it while it was coming on TV. I did. Not just reruns, y'all. I got to watch it in the flesh. Get a sip of coffee. Okay, this is a fixed point in time. Eternus says, by now, the Legion will have been fully purged from Dalaran, and events begin unfolding. Events that require your presence. Moritari will take you back to Crassus Landing. There, your legend will continue to grow. I see great potential in you, no matter which timeline you're from. Okay, so let's talk to... And this unlocks skywriting.
May your possibilities be infinite.
That's right, y'all. They let you fly right at the start. love it. Absolutely adore it. It's just, they just doing so good, y'all.
If you're all set, let's get you back to Dalaran so you can rejoin the flow of events. You're always welcome back here, though.
Did I accept? Yeah, I did accept the Order Hall campaign. That doesn't take too long to do. I think I can do it in probably 20 minutes if we kind of go fast.
Who knows what knowledge we'll acquire? The possibilities are infinite.
Yeah, and honestly, there's really no reason to go slow with it because most people are kind of familiar, I feel like, with the Legion class Order Hall campaign. They didn't really change anything about it other than you get, the new currencies and stuff from and gearboxes. That's really the only difference. So it's still the same Order campaign though.
What is history?
So we'll kind of zip through it.
Variables. One moment, please. There we go. Oh, it feels good to stretch my wings. Hang on.
Oh shit! Oh,
Don't
cool.
let this get to your head. But Eternus almost never gives anyone that much praise.
Really? Wow.
I should know, after all. I've known her for, forever. So take heart in knowing that what you are doing here is important.
Yeah.
When we get back to Crassus's Landing, we're going to get you a flying mount all your own. After all, we're supposed to be keeping a low profile here. And I don't want to fly you all around the Broken Isles myself.
Look there upon that terrible sight.
Watch your step.
Yeah, y'all, so this is something I didn't even notice last night, y'all. I didn't even notice that Moritari was an infinite dragon. Like, I don't know how I missed that. But me and Veronica was kind of in a hurry, and that's probably what it was. But y'all, that's really cool. Why? I don't know. It just feels cool. It's inexplicable, y'all. Raging Blow. Okay, so cool. I get a new talent. And after we look at this and like probably talk to her for a minute, I'm probably gonna go take another quick little break because mommy got a tinkle. Yep. Okay, so Raging Blow. A mighty blow with both weapons that deals a total of 291 physical. And very good. It's included in single button. Okay. Apply the changes.
Who knows what knowledge we'll acquire?
Alright, so this is where they're about to give me my sky ride, and so Moritari says, and here we are, back where it all started. In a moment, a messenger will come looking for you, and your legend will begin to unfold. She smiles broadly at me, beaming with excitement. She says, aren't you excited? I know I am. And oh, if you need anything, just come by the Infinite Bazaar. We're always waiting. Good luck. Cool beans.
Our endeavor goes on.
Now, right here, I just go ahead and skip this.
I have a message for you.
I just go ahead and skip this because, like, we know how to sky ride. We know how to use dynamic flight. And yes, they did do a whole new little tutorial thing for this. It's not just copy pasted, but...
I bear an important message from Danath Trollbane.
Okay, brother, wait your turn. It's not that important. Like, he could send a fucking text message. Like, my God.
Never settle for the unknown.
What's
if
this?
you please, this is an important matter that requires your attention.
Oh my God, boy. What do you want? He says, Champion, I bear an urgent message from Daneth Trollbane. He requests that you join him at Krasus Landing. He has an urgent mission that requires your expertise. Okay, boy, calm down.
Excellent, Commander. Daneth awaits you on Krasus' Landing.
Like, you think this boy would have a little bit more respect for somebody he's referring to as a commander. Like, my God. Anyway, we'll get there. There's y'all, goddamn. Y'all, look at this. Look at that. Look. He was stood right over here, but he sent a fucking messenger. Y'all, look at the distance. Okay, how far is Heroic Leap? It's 8 to 40 yards. Y'all, he's 30 yards away. He's not even. He's like 30 yards away, and he sends a messenger. Good God. Like, Daneth, get your head out of your ass, big boy. Like, you're not that important. Like, bro could have yelled. Like, bro could have just raised his voice and said, hey, champion. Like, but you send a messenger? Like, good God. Oh, y'all. Oh, it just makes my head spin sometimes. Okay, so that's the portal. I was about to click that and I would have messed up. Okay, but y'all, I gotta tinkle, y'all. I need to get a drink or something. Give me just a couple of few minutes and I'll be right back. Hey, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. And I'm glad to be back. Hold on. Let me just get situated. Let me throw a little hand sanitizer on the hands, y'all. I was in such a hurry to get back. I was like, fuck washing my hands. That's why I keep some hand sanitizer at the desk. It's freaking handy stuff, y'all. No pun intended. Well, maybe some. Maybe a touch. Oh yeah, it smells good. I think it's actually just a Walmart brand. It's actually really good. But I prefer warm soap and water, y'all, because I have some really nice hand soap. It smells so good. I forget what it's like lemon verbena. I forget who makes it, but it smells very nice. It's lovely, and it makes your hands feel really soft too, which I'm a fan of. Nice soft hands. Get a sip of coffee. Sniff and shoot. Gosh darn it. Typical Worgen, always wanting to be a sniffer. Why is every Worgen I meet some kind of sniffer?
How many disasters must we face before we can at last find peace?
I don't know, Dana.
We will fight for what is ours.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it. Could you please not cut my cloak in half with your sword? I mean, would you mind? Like, the bro ain't got no kind of good graces about him. Not a single one.
Fight well, friend.
Let's see. You're a little too eager, Daneth. You need to calm down a touch. It's not a good look. So, Daneth says, if I'm to assist in this war, I need first-hand information. I will fly to the broken shore and see the battlefield for myself. So take Daneth's spare mount to the broken shore and provide assistance.
For Stromgarde!
Okay, so what does that look like? You know what? I'm going to skip the Order Hall campaign for just a bit. And I'm going to go do this, because I did the Order Hall campaign last night. Let's go see what, let's go do it. Yeah. Let's jump into the action. Probably gonna run into some of this lag
is filthy with corruption.
that Giga was talking
I
about.
fear a long campaign
if I had to
awaits us.
bet. Oh, damn, they shooting at us with like failed, what are those things? I don't know. Arbalist? I don't know. Can't be Arbalist though, right? Those shoot large spears or arrows or something. I don't know, y'all. It's just too much.
Your wounds, warriors! Another battle awaits!
Oh, yeah. Who dat? That's Ragnvald Drakeborn. Okay. So we gotta fight that guy? Oh, meet up with him. He's right here. Okay.
Harvey didn't say they would be so short.
Hey, fuck you,
The cold seer
woman.
is mad, but rarely wrong. Come, friend.
I'm
More
very
demons
tired, y'all.
approach. Prove
Y'all.
your valor.
Don't listen to her. I'm very tall amongst my people. Y'all, just because they're fucking freaks, it doesn't mean anything. Okay. Legion forces eliminate. Okay, so we just start killing this stuff. Just choppa. They're spitting plague, y'all. These damn imps are out here doing the old hot chua, y'all. I'd rather just focus on the people, y'all. The heck with these little imps. Oh god, they're launching failed spikes up out of the ground and stuff.
I spit on you!
Oh my god, why is everybody spitting? Like they're having a spitting battle? Like the demons and the Vrykul? Like, oh my god. A spit for a spit makes everybody's mouth dry, y'all. That's what Gandhi said. Y'all know that's true. Like we're gonna have to get some Gatorade out here, you know? Let me get a sip of coffee. Hold on, let me put my gear on. We gotta be Josie. I'm just gonna assume this newer stuff I get is higher item level, you know. Yep. What's this? Allows the imbiber to track time warped herbs and ore. Oh. So like, yeah, if you were gathering, you'd want that. Mm-hmm. I wonder how the auction house will wind up doing on a server like this. I wonder. Are people gonna make loads of gold on this, or? Oh god, let me fix my mod. I cannot fight the failed Lord Drakur, or Dakur with, you know, looking shabby.
I have just the thing, Wanderer.
Fix that.
May your
Now,
feet find
I have to
good
be
trails.
cute, y'all. If you're not cute, you are not battle ready. We're gonna leap into battle. Wah! Chop his balls off. He ain't doing nothing. Y'all. Oh my god, is he so stunned by my cuteness?
A Valkyr approaches. We must greet her with
Y'all.
respect. Come, heroes.
There's bugs. There's bugs abound, y'all.
Hardgrim! Ulrich! Odin has judged you worthy for his halls! Come with me to glory!
Watch over me from above, my brothers, and save me a seat in the hall. A brute has joined the battle, little hero. Come and meet your fate before your place is taken.
Bezarides? That's how I'm reading it. It's Bezarides, y'all. Mess him up. Ah. He didn't want none. He did not want none. Okay. Okay. Pit Lord stage.
My forces are legion. Your efforts are futile. What was that? Enough! I will break you myself!
Oh.
Well, will you look at that?
At last! Ha ha! This is the glorious death Harvey promised me!
I say we kill the demon instead. Little hero, you have proven yourself a worthy ally. Will you stand with us, even though it could mean our death?
Ha! With all of us together, we may yet be victorious. Either way, I'll not go down easily. Let us be about it then!
I will salute your courage in the halls of valor, or over this monster's corpse.
Like, why is this woman so hung up on my size? You see that little hero? I'm not little.
Inevitable. All will die to the Legion.
I'm not little, and I don't appreciate the accusations. You know, what the hell's wrong with her? Like, why is he not dying?
You will die like the insect you are.
That ain't right.
Fight on, hero. For me, the halls await.
A
Valkyrie?
furnace sacrifice, but it is not yet your time.
Danica, the Rejoiner. I remember her.
Welcome to Skyhold. Here the brave live on forever.
Danica, the Reclaimer. Was she not involved in like the... When they revamped the new zones, wasn't she involved in a quest in... What? Let me think a sec. What's that part of the Azeroth that's like Silver Pine Forest? Yeah. Like it's adjoined to the Undead Starter Zone. Like she's in a part of a quest line like way back then, right? Seems like it. No, I think I'm getting that a little.
Glory to Odin. Glory to you on the battlefield. Behind you lies the Eye of Odin, which peers across all of Azeroth. This way lies the Forge, where the mightiest weapons of the Valajar are crafted by Helgar, the greatest smith in the halls. Across the Vey lies the Arena of Glory, where warriors vie for supremacy in epic combat. Before us lies the Great Mead Hall, where drink and stories flow freely. Odin awaits ahead. I will go forth and announce you. Be respectful.
Don't tell me what to do, Valkyrie. Who she thinks she is? She's not my mama. Odin.
I have foreseen the coming of a mighty champion to these shores. One who would slay countless foes and prove their valor time and again. One who would lead my armies to victory against the great darkness that seeks to devour this world. You have proven yourself the greatest living warrior on Azeroth. It is for this reason I have saved you. I name you Valajar.
Oh yeah.
Bring glory to these halls on the wings of my Valkyrie.
Oh yeah. I'm Valajar, y'all. Heck yeah. Not a mason jar. A Valajar. Look at that firebeard. That's pretty epic.
My Valajar.
That's a big man, y'all. I come up to like his shoe. Like I come up to his ankle.
Go now, my champion.
I thought I was skipping the order hall thing, but here we are back in it because it looks like the, what you call it, sticks you in it. Like the opening thing. I just wanted to do the Broken Shore opening thing again. It's been so long since I done it. I kind of wanted to, you know, I kind of just wanted to feel that out again, you know. Get a whole, like a whole feel for, like, the expansion again, you know, feel like we're back actually in Legion. Yeah. Feels kind of good to be back here, honestly. Right, so as the greatest warrior in these halls, like even better than himself, y'all. You require a great weapon to do both your will and mine. Wait a minute. I have looked down on Azeroth and found artifacts worthy of your hands. So we gotta select a weapon to pursue.
You remember when I took your artifact from its proper time and place? I used the infinite bronze to craft a simulacrum to replace it.
Right.
If you were to retrieve it, Eris would scrap it for the materials we used in its creation.
Okay. Okay, so basically he's saying get this one, get rid of the simulacrum they gave us to start with. Gotcha. The War Swords of the Valajar. Okay, got some new gear. Put this on. Big upgrades, like 10 item levels in some cases. Ooh, artifacts in. Okay, okay, artifactum. Not artifact, artifactium. Saying, you use this to imbue your weapon, your artifact weapon, with the powers of infinite potential, and that increases its item level. Okay, so this is how you level up your artifact, but probably not this one. Wait, I did equip this one, right? Or did they just give it? When I got it, oh gosh, I get so confused. When I clicked the button, they equipped it for me, I believe. Maybe not, I'm not even sure, y'all. But I'm leveling this one up. There we go, it went from like 29 to 35. So you get like 6 item levels per each artifactium sand. Okay, expedient arcanum crystal shard increases my speed rating. And then Noswin's impatience. While out of combat and moving, gain time running every 4 seconds, increasing your non-flying speeds by 20%. Stacks to 3 times. Okay. Cool. And then we don't have enough to get another. We need 200 more. But we have to decide which direction we're going to go. Oh, y'all, I love it already. I wonder if you wind up getting all of these by the end. And what's the big one? Oh, okay. Limits unbound. Requires 80. Okay, so you level to 80 on this. Awaken your artifact's infinite potential. Each rank grants 1% versatility and increases your strength and stamina. Oh, this is where you become completely broken, right? And they cost 50,000 each. Okay, gotcha. I see. Okay, cool. All right. Let me scrap some of this mess, y'all, before I get confused and equip like low item level crap. I don't wish to do that. Let's get rid of all, let's keep this, you know, scrapped up. Scrappy poke, there we go. And look at this, y'all. This is, I guess you get artifactium sand through scrapping as well, because I just got another one. Like, y'all, good God, we're going to be so powerful. Watch this. Good God. Okay, I love it. Now I got an item level 40. Oh, and it shows on the tooltip too, like infinite power, 1% strength, 9 stamina. Okay, okay. 10% experience gain. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, grab another quest.
What victories do you bring me?
Oh, how presumptuous. He says, I knew you would pick that one. Let us be about it. Don't rush me, big boy. He thinks because I come up to his freaking heel.
Son, hold them off.
What?
I shall send my champions to your aid.
Bro, stop yelling. He thinks because I come up to his ankle, I won't whip his ass. But I will. I damn sure will.
Bring us tales of victory.
Okay, the Hunter of Heroes. Says Helia has made a mockery of my order by creating her own Heller jar. Powerful undead tasked with hunting down heroic warriors and taking their souls before my Valkyr can claim them. Among them is her personal champion, Vigfus Bladewind, who wields stolen blades I forged myself long ago. Alright, so he wants me to go beat up Vigfus, y'all.
Remember, life is nothing without valor.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. Also, let me pick a new flying mount. What is a good flying mount for a warrior? I don't even know. Not that for sure. Might take me a minute to find one. In the meantime, let me get a sip of coffee. Now, I kind of like Proto Drake. I do. I kind of like the Proto Drake look for a warrior. Yeah. Maybe I have a differently colored one? But also that thing's badass. I'm just gonna take my time to find this. I'm not gonna rush, y'all. Because it's, you know, I don't know why, but it feels important to me. I recently got that through time walking. I got a couple drakes through time walking this last one. I did so gosh darn much. I forgot I got this snail. But of course it doesn't fly, y'all. Snails, unfortunately, they don't fly. Yeah, they just don't. What about the... Okay, I think we found it. Okay, I believe we found the one. Do y'all not agree that this is badass? For a warrior, this is like what a warrior would roll up on. I mean, just ignore those fucked up little arms. Like, just ignore those little T-Rex arms. Everything else, like, they look like damnable vestigial appendages. Just ignore that. Okay, don't mind that, but we're gonna go with this. Okay. Frost brown God. Try again. Frost brood proto worm. Better. Jump out there. Jump. Wow. Y'all, that ability brings joy. Yes, it does.
I serve a greater power.
Okie dokie, artichokey, but like, do I just jump down there? What do I don't know what to... I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna just jump. We're gonna trust it's okay. Please God? No. Huh. Okay, so now I do see that it tells me to speak to her. First it didn't show the little yellow dot, or maybe I was blocking it.
I dwell in the Shadowlands.
Okay, here we go. Yes, y'all, if you weren't aware, I am in fact that ditzy. Okay, it's just, sorry. You know, not a brain genius over here. You know, it's every morning I start with 2 brain cells, y'all. By the time I get finished, we're usually down to like a quarter. That's right, you can have partial brain cells. I have proven it. But yeah, my coffee's good though, so I got that going for me. Oh my God, I didn't even know I had this mount, or I forgot it. Look at this thing when you summon it. Look at that. It says it was a Wrath of the Lich King promotion. Maybe I got that from like a Twitch stream? I don't know. But good God, this thing's badass. Let me see. That's the mount special. Oh no, it shows off them little derpy arms. Oh no. Okay, going down here, there's people to kill, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill all of them.
A warrior is attacking us.
A warrior. That's right. I'm a warrior.
Kill the fool and keep my cargo safe.
Hey.
Don't wake me again.
I'm not a fool, okay? Trust me. I'm highly intelligent. That's what everybody says. My God. Okay, time to test out the little food rations. Okay, y'all. I was wrong. Okay, it doesn't actually give you your health back. So I was incorrect. But maybe they still give you like that little thing. Please God, the infinite food. Where's it at? Oh, they don't even put my racials on the bar. There it is, recuperate. Okay, good, we have that. I'm gonna stick that on R for now. No, I'm not. Nope, that was a lie. Not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it right there like I intended to initially. Gift of the Naru. Kills the target for 20%. Oh, that's good, yeah. That's better than it was back in the day, y'all. It used to be like value based and not percentage based. And it was kind of garbo. But now it's pretty hot. Okay. Okay. And I've sat there so long that my health's just gained back anyway. What a derp. I can't wait to see how like Midnight, like the add-on replacement thing they're doing. Like I can't wait to see how good they make like their cooldown manager thing. But I've been finding for my alts, this little 1-button rotation thing is totally more than enough. And it just makes leveling alts pretty... Let's just say it makes it a lot easier, especially when you got 13 to do like I did. Because I fucked around and created a challenge. And I'm damn sure sticking to it. Gosh, I'm running fast. I love it. So I just keep killing these? Right, defeat waves of them. But that's dumb because they're not waves. They're people. You know? They're not waves. No, don't do. I would prefer to defeat droves of them.
I will harvest your soul myself!
Okay, well, you don't have to yell at me. Like, please God. My ears are very delicate. Yeah, I doomed him. I doomed him. That was my intent, y'all. When you murder someone, you know, you kill them, like, you stick your, you know, you stab them in the spleen and stuff. Like, your intention is to doom that person. Yes. So he read that pretty well. So they want me to go down here, and I'll do just that. Rah. Oh no, wait, my flying isn't working out here.
Protect the cargo.
Did y'all see that?
Protect.
Can I not fly yet? Or is this like the little opening scenario still? Is that what's going on? Right, you can't fly yet, unfortunately. Does it not use blade spin, or what do you call it? The the ballerina ability where you twirl around, blade dance, the fuck is it called? Whirlwind. Why is it not using whirlwind? Like, how many damn people does it need around you to use whirlwind? Or what is that? Let me look. What is the cooldown on whirlwind? It better not be huge. It's included in single button. It's instant. Doesn't say it has a cooldown. They must want you to have like 5 mobs on you to use it. I don't know. I just don't know, y'all. I don't have access to that information at this time. But these crates are fancy. I'm glad I'm doing this because I don't remember this at all. I must not have made a warrior in Legion. And I'm thinking about this, like, one problem I was having, because when I was doing my little, as I'm doing my alt leveling challenge, I kind of like to use that race, whatever race I pick, their starters on, so the roleplay feels good. But like, it's great that I'm gonna be doing a lot of this on Legion now, because every class order hall has a really good different kind of introductory part. So this is awesome, actually. Oh my. Oh my, I'm just way too powerful. Okay. I love the out of speed movement increase. Plus I get another 30 on top of it because of War Machine. Like, I'm moving as fast as a mount right now. Or close to it. Y'all, I was thinking about this the other day. Matter of fact, I think it was yesterday or the day before. But I thought to myself, you know, they've updated, like, with dynamic flying and everything they've done, and I like all that shit. And unlocking steady flight as well. One thing they haven't done, and it's lagged behind, y'all know when they created dynamic flight, that they also increased the speed of steady flight. But y'all, how long has it been since they updated the speed of a ground mount? Right? It's been stuck at 100 for so fucking long. Do we not think that maybe in light of these increases, that maybe we could boost up the ground mount speed? Like, I don't know. Could we get 200%? I mean, something. Like, because 100 feels terrible. And no, of course it wouldn't be like that in Battlegrounds, because that would be kind of wild, but maybe. But I wouldn't think they would want to do that there, but I would love to see just the regular ground mounts get sped up. Can we get a 50% increase? Something like, I would like 200%, honestly. But they making everything else so much faster, but they kind of left the ground mount behind. And it would, y'all, it would make times like this, when they're locking flight, it would make that feel so much less like drudgery. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Y'all, I'm the supreme... I'm the supreme chopper of my time. Look at these chops. Look at the slices, y'all. My God. Such a good chop.
What are you idiots doing? Well now, what is this I sense? A soul that radiates great power.
Yeah. He's picked up on my greatness, y'all. I told you I'd be oozing it. Oozing greatness. Yeah.
I will take you to Helheim myself, hero of Azeroth.
I'm pressing X, y'all. I'm pressing X to doubt. So hard. If only you could see my poor keyboard. Okay, we jumping in. Bow.
Then come! Helia's gifts have made me strong. In my hands, these blades. I am the champion of the Helashar.
Just avoid it.
And accept your fate.
Oh no, they're not too intelligent, are they? Am I supposed to kill those? Or just like wait till they get done derping around? I guess we're gonna have to kill them. Shoot. Oh yeah, just whack them. That's all you do, just whack them one time.
The spray has quite a bite. Follow if you dare.
I don't mind a little game of cat and mouse, y'all. I'm rather fond. You know what? You know what, Vigfus? I'm your Huckleberry. That's just my game. We're just gonna run right after him, y'all. I ain't scared. Y'all, I almost remember some of this at this point.
Come meet death.
This is starting to come back to me a little bit. Maybe.
A little farther before we fight, hero.
Hey, they gave him his health back.
A surprise for you.
That's not fair. That ain't right. Oh, cool. I'm getting some Traveler. Y'all, I actually completed my Traveler's log, I think, last night. So I don't know how I'm getting like credit toward it, because I think it showed me that I completed it last night. Interesting. Might just be a little, I don't know. Oh, got talent points. Let me see. Frothing Berserker. Rampage. Okay, so what's Rampage? Hold on. They're getting ahead of me already. Rampage has a 20% chance to immediately refund 10% of the rage spent. Ah. So Rampage is an ability. But I don't know. Let me just look. Rampage. Like we're modifying an ability. Y'all, the starter build ain't too bright, y'all. Unfortunately, the starter build is not the most intelligent thing, y'all. We are modifying an ability that we are long to get. Like it's Jesus. Why not pick anything else? I don't know. Y'all, y'all beggars can't be choosers. I'm doing the starter build. I'm just too lazy to do anything else.
Aid your champion. I will claim this prize in your name.
I mean, stop simping, bro. Look.
So this is the champion of
Helya's
Odin.
not even a hottie.
Let them die by Odin's own blades. I bless these weapons with the fury of Helheim. Go, Vigfus. Slay the champion and earn my favor for all eternity!
Like, goodness. Vigfus, what is that, boy? Like, okay, he's doing some wave bullshit.
No, I'll not fall, I see.
Night, night, Vigfus.
Helya. No. No! Vigfus, you weak fool! Your torment will be unending!
What do you think about that, Helya? Look at me now. Yeah, let me get my war swords. Oh, yeah. Look at her. Looking badass. I'm glad I picked a
weary of your
Draenei.
presence. Tell Odin that this changes nothing. He will suffer my wrath for ages to come!
I don't know, Helya. I think you can tell him that yourself, honey. I don't think he'd be too happy with me telling him that. Okay, jump the sky hole. Oh my god. Like I'm Superwoman over here. Jump into the sky, landing in the halls of valor. Y'all, it's like the damn Bifrost. Here we go. And please, y'all, I know it's not exactly like that. Allow me to make the comparison without getting too hung up on it. Y'all, if my girlfriend were to hear me say that, she'd be like, actually, you don't jump. Y'all. She refuses to to let me have my shit, y'all. Like, she will not suspend disbelief. Even for the sake of a joke or a simple comparison. She's a hard girl to please, y'all.
Have you brought valor to these halls?
Yes, I did. Yes. So the question is, have I brought valor to these halls? Of course I did. Of course. Sigfus, Odin, Sigfus, he's no more. Okay, I slew him. I smote my foe upon the ruins. Yes, I did. Let me get a sip of coffee.
May your battles be glorious.
They are, trust me. They're very glorious. They're the most glorious battles. And everybody knows that. My battles, very glorious. I was just looking at her name. Her name is Ruby Virago. And I like that.
I serve Odin.
I serve Odin. I love it. Danica says, it is time to begin the war in Azeroth. We have prepared a tool for you to direct your warriors and your own operations from here. It's called the Eye of Odin. She's going to show me where it's at, y'all.
Strive to be worthy.
Did she say strike to be worthy or strive? I think she said strive. Yeah. Yeah. But either could work. You know, in the first instance, you know, it would be her asking me to hit her, which would be odd, but it could work. She might be that kind of girl, y'all. You never, I mean, people freaky, people kinky, y'all. You never know. Y'all, she sure does take her time for a winged creature. I think if I had wings, I'd be going a little faster than that, honestly. Like, there must be a speed limit here in the Halls of Valor. Okay, who did? Skyseer Garant?
Hail, champion!
Okay, okay, complete.
May your battles end in victory.
Thus begins the war. Okay, so Grint says, the Legion thinks you are dead. It will be quite the surprise when you punish them for that assumption. This allows us to see all across the Broken Isles and assign warriors to various tasks. Once you've taken a look, you should choose your first area of operation. I've already picked out the best spots. Well, imagine that, y'all. That's very convenient, isn't it? Golly. So basically, this is like the mission board. Where's it at? I thought it was right here. Oh, it's right. Oh my God. Oh, right. The Eye of Odin. Of course, it's the big round thing and not not the table, y'all. Please, y'all. It's not how it seems. I'm very smart. You know, just don't talk to them like my second and third grade teachers, because they might besmirch. Especially that second grade teacher. She really had it out for me. So I don't know. Stormheim, oh yes, this is the perfect roleplay, y'all, for a warrior, and plus like Odin's got my back, like Odin's my boy. Like Stormheim makes the most sense. So the description of Stormheim is like, King Gint Greyman is preparing to take the mighty Skyfire to the bluffs of Stormheim to locate the Aegis of Agrimar. Yes, very roleplay appropriate. I'm gonna choose this one. Okay.
I am Valarjar.
An excellent choice as more. Okay, complete this.
Until the next battle.
Okay, let's just chill a minute. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna just chill a minute. Why ain't there ever anywhere good to sit down? I'm gonna put my gear on. And we're just gonna take a gander. Got some new boots. I got a bunch of, I'll have a bunch. Stop. Just slow down. Take a deep breath. You don't have to say all the words at one time, y'all. Common to popular belief. You don't have to say all the words in a sentence at one time. Yeah, that's what leads to stuttering. And getting tongue-tied, y'all. That's kind of like stuttering, but not quite as bad. Okay, let me see. These are 40. Everything I got should be an upgrade. Because I'm doing like a pretty good job of like scrapping stuff. If it's not an upgrade, at least it's a side grade. See? Yeah. With that. Now that's a downgrade. Why did it give me a level 29? Oh, because the first thing I clicked on was the boots. Like, okay. Yeah. I silly, y'all. Let me scrap some stuff. It's funny, yeah, because I hadn't got a trinket. No trinkets, no rings, no neck yet. It's all just been like primary gear. No accessories, no trinkets. I'm sure they're coming though. At some point. Let me see what Gift of the Naru looks like these days. Okay, it's instant and it makes your forehead glow like a lantern. Like a Narunian? What's the Narunian? You know what? If it's not a word, it is now. With a little Naruian. Now I'm changing it. Fuck. We'll just say a little Naru symbol. Yeah. That works. Okay, what they want me to take now? Frenzied Enrage. Oh, this sounds fun. Enrage increases your haste by 15% and increases your movement speed by 10. Haste by 15 and I go faster. Y'all, when I get all my buffs up, that means plus the ones from the new artifact, I'll be moving at the speed of a ground mount. That's cool. It's out of combat, but it's still really cool. Because you don't need to be moving that fast in combat anyway. Okay, so I got my talents, got that. And then let's scrap some stuff. Oh. Wait. This is rested right here. Okay. I thought I cast... Wait. What's the ability? I thought... Oh, it is. Oh, y'all, gosh. That's so... I can tell I done got real tired. And that's not funny. But yes, I'm out of brain cells, y'all. It's less than 1 at this point. There we go. Okay. Okay, very good. I think I'm gonna stay here. This will be a good place to log in next time. But y'all, I am completely out of energy. I had a great time today. I think this is a pretty good place to stop. We got a lot done. Got through like all the introduction stuff. Even got through the order hall introduction. Figured out how everything kind of works. Like you get the infinite power, you got your bronze, you got your 2 currencies, you know, you spend them. One of them's for your artifact. Let me do that real quick. Let's see if I can buy some new artifact. So the what is it? The infinite powers for your artifact, and the bronze is to purchase gear on the Isle of Awesome, as I shall call it. But now's the big choice, y'all, to figure out which way to go. Momentous Perseverance. And that's while Nice One's Impatience active, your health regen is increased by 300. See, that's out of combat. So what's this one? While Nice One's Impatience is active, entering combat grants 20% of your class resource. Okay, so this one will actually help with combat. So we're going to go south. Okay, we're going to go south. We're going to get Expedient. And this increases your speed rating. Expedient Arcana Crystal Shard. We're going to get Fortified. That's 13% more stamina. Like, my God. Yes, please. And then we'll get that one. And that's going to give us some more rage when we come out of Nostwins and we enter combat. But yes, y'all, I had a great time with y'all today. We covered a lot of ground. The remix is very fun. So far, it's pretty darn good. It's going to be a really great way to like level alts and get a bunch of transmog and collectibles, and it's just so good. And I hope y'all enjoy it too. I had a great time with y'all today. Everybody that came out and chatted with me, thank you. Everybody that lurked, thank you too. And everybody that will watch the VOD, thank you all very much. I appreciate all the support I get. I always do. Today is my first day back. Had a couple days off, so this is Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday, so tomorrow I'll be live again at 10 a.m. thereabouts. I used to say sharp, but you know, some days it's 10 a.m. sharp. Some days, you know, I sit here and the little scatterbrain, you know, can't quite get me there right exactly on time. But it'll be about 10 a.m., y'all. And I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. We'll see. Been playing a lot of WoW lately, so might mix it up a little bit, might not. I don't know. we'll just see what kind of energy tomorrow morning brings. But until then, I just hope y'all have a really great rest of your day. And whatever y'all get up to, whatever you find yourselves doing, I hope you take joy in it. I really do. And until next time, I'll see you all later. And bye-bye for now.